From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
time for a success story. Sam Glanders is a veteran who has taken the lessons he learned as a member of the Special Forces and used them to create a specialty contracting business working on some of the most challenging remediation sites in the country. He also has become a champion for fellow veterans by helping them re-enter the civilian workforce.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
My name is Sam Glanders, president of Sage. Sage began in 2020 with doing environmental remediation and consulting with a focus on federal contracts. Yeah, so if you look at a lot of different environmental companies, you know, they have the consulting side, they have one or two areas that they focus on, or they do the construction side. One of the things that we're very unique is that we can do a full turnkey service all the way from the very beginning of an investigation all the way through the cleanup and then the closure. Especially when we're focusing on the federal sites. A lot of federal bases have contaminants there, and so with us being a service-able vet-owned small business and understanding those sites, going in there and cleaning up those chemicals is something that we take a lot of pride in. Yeah, so I joined the Army in 2011. I started off as infantry with the 82nd Airborne, and then ended up going towards the special operations route, being a Green Beret. I was active duty for 9 years, and then in 2019 ended up coming over to the National Guard side, so I'm now with 20th Special Forces Group drilling out of Atterbury. When I came out of active duty, I was an enlisted guy, so I didn't have a college degree, and had trying to navigate the civilian side without a college degree was a little bit difficult, and so ended up getting a business development job with another environmental firm, and was looking at the federal space and seeing that there wasn't a lot of service-able vet-owned small business companies that play in the environmental sandbox, and decided to start my own company and navigate those waters. When I made that transition from active duty to the civilian side, that transition was really hard, and with that became a lot of passion on trying to help veterans navigate that transition. And so we really made a cognizant effort to chase veterans, to bring them over. Veterans bring a lot of different skill sets to the civilian side that a lot of companies don't really see unless they can hire veterans. With that is always, they want to take responsibility. They want to, those hard tasks, they want to go figure out a problem set and impress you with the solutions. So we have, whether it's Sage or other companies that we've worked with, have really tried to promote hiring veterans and letting them be surprised by the outcome that the veterans provide. I think it's a two-way street. I think that the companies need to understand what they're looking for as far as capabilities that the veteran's bringing, and then the veteran needs to be able to convey what skill sets they have. if a company hires a veteran for a position and the veteran's not ready for that position, then it's not going to be a good relationship. So a company could sit there and say, hey, we got our veteran, but it didn't pan out, so now we're scared of veterans. So it's really just going out there and having those open dialogue communications between the company and the veteran to understand each other's needs and each other's capabilities to make that right fit. Because especially if it's going to be their first job out of the active duty side, it's going to be hard. That whole transition is going to be tough. And so having open dialogue, open communication, support is going to be very important for success. One is change. Whether it's on the environmental side or it's working with veterans and trying to promote them into the business space and trying to grow that. Both sides are extremely exciting, especially for a new company, and seeing us progress as a company and grow and be able to hire, and then two, be able to, veterans that we worked with a couple years ago and it's mostly people that we've known that have said, hey, I just need help with a resume. Help me, describe my experience in the military so the civilian world understands it. And then seeing that person go to the civilian world, really crush their first job, and then progress up the corporate ladder is extremely exciting.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.